Welcome back, everybody. Totally clicking on the wrong scenes. Sorry for that little bit of a black screen, but welcome. It is... Wow, is it Friday? Wow, it's Friday. With me in live chat, we have ShiftTab. How are you doing, ShiftTab?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm excited. I'm very excited. How are you?
I'm excited too. I'm also clicking a lot of buttons, making mistakes, but it's good. We've been rushing to the last second, getting these things buttoned up. Tristan's with us as well. He's working on some last minute things. He'll join us here shortly. We are just loading into career, but welcome everybody to the chat. Wow, a lot. I think everyone else is pretty excited from the looks of it.
I think so.
Let's see. I don't know if I've lost some chat, but is it Streeto West I got first, followed by Pat Steak second and Career Cars third? I think there's somebody else up top I saw. I don't know. But congratulations on your podiums for being the first in chat. Welcome everybody. I can't read out your names. There's so many people going on. Wow, this is exciting. Bella, good to see you. Scrap Fox, that's an awesome name. I like it. Born Defiance, good to see you. Today's update day. Specifically public update day, which is always really exciting. We want everyone to enjoy these mods that we make, and we try to get them out public as quickly as we can. Obviously it takes some time, especially after big updates like 36 when we got to fix everything. But man, let's just talk about this month for a second. It's also been the month of modding, where if you guys aren't aware, there is a giveaway going on, and little update, the giveaway is now closed. There's no more entering. If you see the entries there at the bottom, I apologize. There's no need to enter anymore, because we are going to announce the rest of the winners from, I guess, since the time of the last we're stuck in the wall, from the last live stream through the end of the month. We went ahead and picked the winners. But man, what a crazy month of modding. ShiftTab, you've been so busy. How's it been for you?
Help me, save me, please. Please, I need water and bread.
He needs to be fed. No, you absolutely killed it. We had a couple times where we had to come up with some game plans and meetings to really make it all work out. We did great. You did great.
It's been good. It's been good. I learned a lot throughout this month, both in editing terms and like schedule and strategy. So it's been good in that respect.
Honestly, that's probably one of the biggest things that came from it for me is, this is our first month really hitting it hard together and finding out a good rhythm. And I think we found that. I think there's a lot of growth that happened. I'm excited for things to slow down a little bit, and we go back to really focusing on higher quality content and whatnot. But wow. Okay, let's see. Where do we start? So let's actually start with some merch, and then we'll talk about the giveaway winners. So if you don't know, the merch store opened up this month. Tess has done a great job kicking things off and getting things squared away, and she's done a great job getting merch gathered together and creating merch. However, I hear that ShiftTab, you had a hand in creating some of this merch.
Yeah. So the designs were basically me with some influence with Tess, of course.
Okay.
And it's been very good. It's been very good. I can't wait for you to see it, because I think this is your first time seeing it also, correct?
This is true. I have not seen it. Let me actually real quick add a little capture here, because I don't even have my display capture going on. Hold on.
I must be new here.
I must be new. Yep. Let's see. Which one do we want to do? Not that one. That one. Not that one. There we go. I don't know why that's so hard to find. All right, here we go. Lock that down. I did get a new computer, so things are a bit all over the place. Also, turn on alerts. Those are turned off. Okay.
Discord.
All right, here we go. The new merch store. Not the new merch store, the new merch collection. Let's see, we got Club Race Tab. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, very nice. I remember you were making concepts of this. So this is the Yoru that we need to pick back up. I haven't been able to work on it lately because we're doing all the other stuff. So we got a new t-shirt here. Looks like it has the Yoru in the front. RLS Racing Club, I love that. Little, a desk mat. Very cool. Very neat. See, what's this?
Yeah, there's quite a few designs for different applications. A lot of these designs will come to other things also. Nice. But as of right now, this is where it's at.
You and your posters. I knew you were all about your posters.
Oh yeah, I love posters.
Nice, we got the Yoru Rally edition on the t-shirt there, the Yoru mug. That's awesome. Race Tab and ammo mug. I need to get me one of those. Oh, I like that desk mat. Very nice. These are awesome. And then we got a new hoodie as well. Some new posters. Nice. Let us know what you think, chat. I can tell you worked really hard on the shift tab. This is awesome. I love this.
I'm a really big fan.
Yeah, that's nice. This might be one of my favorites. Sorry for the background noise. Move some things around, and the mic boom is in the cat's way, apparently. Yeah, very nice. Very well done. Was there other retrowave stuff? Was there new retrowave stuff, or am I making that up?
There was.
Okay, we got some new posters. Okay, very nice.
And those retrowave were Tess is doing.
Okay.
Tess did all of those.
Very nice. All right, well, very cool. If you want to get some merch, links are in the description, and this goes to support those that created them. So Shift Tab and Tess. It's awesome. Way to go. You outdid yourself. So let's go to what else do we want to talk about before we dive into the fun nitty-gritty stuff? Giveaway winners. Ah, yes. So let me pull up the giveaway winners real quick. Okay, so where did we leave off? In fact, here's my list. So let's see. Today's the 27th. I can't remember which day we left off on, so I'm going to start back up at day 19 with Toon God. So day 19 was Toon God's winner of a free month of Patreon Gold, followed by Sat0100, and then we have V Basilisk. Congratulations. These names are tough. Sahi, congratulations. Caplanky5, Chris.mp7, nice. We have Danny Batkata for day 25. Day 26, that's a lot of consonants. It's Ghost. Ghost. If you know your name is Ghost, that's you probably won. It's like LLLX Ghost. Followed by Stepa 1K, congratulations. And then we have day 28, 29, and 30 going into the future. We have Cornflakes Garage. Congratulations.
That's a cool name.
I like that name. We have Graveyard Shift. These names are getting a lot easier. And then our final winner will be JDibs89. So congratulations, you all who have won the free month of Patreon Gold. Use that whenever you want. Give it away if you'd like. Do whatever you want with it. Congratulations. Okay. Let me get back to my list. I got an agenda here. We're just flying through these things. Okay, we already talked about the month of modding is coming to a close, and we're going to do a little bit of I guess, what do you call it? Not rebranding, but just rework on the channel, get some things put together that we've had ideas for, kind of get our focus back, and so you're going to see content definitely slow down a bit, but we will definitely be back in full swing. Probably not the month of modding swing, but more regular content coming soon. I also have a big trip I have planned in July, so that's going to cut into a lot of time. But with that, let's talk about why most of you guys are here. You guys are here and excited for the RLS Career Overhaul free public update. As you know, we go through betas first, and shout out to all the beta members, especially those that have joined, especially joined recently. Your help has been super helpful, squashing a lot of these bugs. Yeah, sorry, I'm also scarred because I had to kill a giant cockroach in my house today, and it was literally the biggest thing I've seen. I don't want to even think about or talk about it, but it was I think it'd choke a bird kind of thing. I think some birds would turn away from eating this thing. It was massive. Anyways, we squashed some huge bugs in the career overhaul, as well as the collection and other map updates and stuff. So let's talk about what's coming out free today. So the first one, you know what? Probably be better if we look at this in free roam. Pull over real quick. Actually, no. Let's go in a little bit of reverse order. RLS Career Overhaul Italy. The Italy expansion will be coming free. We are currently in it. Pretty similar to the last beta. Nothing huge changed. Let me go and bring up my patch notes. Give me a second here. Oh, I'm trying to drive and look at different screens. Oh, this is sketchy. have a fourth monitor now, so it's kind of like I'm looking all over the place. Okay, so first thing we did, or one of the first things we need to talk about, is we moved the travel location for Italy. When we pull over, I know a lot of people struggle to find it, and rightfully so. It has been on the map before, and then some things broke, and then it came back, and then things broke again. I just added a random letter M somewhere. We'll find it later. If we open up our map, Mr. Scriber, welcome, Ride. Over here at the airport, little waypoint, change maps. You set a route to it if you like. The routes are still a little bugged. It's going to tell you to try to go through the parking lot, which is not possible. So just go around. We will go ahead and travel over there in a little bit. Anything else I can show on here? Nope, I don't think so. So that is where the travel location is, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that in a second. Another couple things, small things, we adjusted the temp curve. We adjusted the time of day length. So I think it was, I can't remember if this map was, they used to be all at different numbers, but now they're all consistently at 3,600 seconds, which I believe is 1 hour. So 1 hour day-night cycles, a temp curve. We're gonna have custom temp curves on all the maps, so West Coast is getting it as well. We went ahead and removed vanilla drift zones because they're causing Lua errors. We talked about that before. Hey, Justin Revs, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. I was actually just in the middle of watching your video before it was time to live stream. Shout out to Justin Revs and his channel. Go check him out. We overhauled the dealerships over here in Italy, which I do want to go show off. Shaking that. Kind of got away with not a lot of damage. That's very lucky. Let's go ahead and tow to Uncle's garage real quick, or Uncle's condo. And this new computer is running so good. I love it. Let's go ahead and open up the marketplace here. Wait for it to load. It always takes a second now that we have a kind of a new dealership system. It's kind of merged with the vanilla. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So here we have not a whole lot of new dealerships, but just some adjustments. So we do still have all the European and Asian manufacturer dealerships like Arima online and Autobello online. But now we have Bianco's Customs, which specializes in custom vehicles. That's kind of about how it was before. Predominantly, these are non-American. You'll see a few in there. It's not a 0% chance. It's like a 10% chance. Ooh, that Scintilla GT4. Ooh, that looks good. We have Carlino Custom Dealership. Carlino's customer deals. So these are going to be high mileage vehicles that customers have opted to not retain. They want to get rid of them. So as such, they're high mileage, very used. Let me go and close that. We have the Commerciale, which does commercial vehicles and trailers, focusing on non-American again. We got the ETK online. All right, Guarantidos. This is kind of going to be a little bit more of your utility vehicle / wagon dealership. And we'll go and close that. Policia, which should be working now. Yep, police vehicles. Again, non-American. Try to fit the setting a bit. And then we have Portino's Imports. So Portino's Imports is basically non-domestic vehicles will be here. So this is going to be a lot of American, a lot of Asian. If you want to pay a high price to import a vehicle from out of the country or region, then this is your place for you. And finally, Termaria, which is one of my favorites. This is essentially kind of like Riches, just really high-end cars focused on high-value vehicles only. You're not going to see a lot of low-value vehicles here. Let's see, the cheapest right now is $56,000, an old classic. So, rework dealerships. They seem a lot better. I like them. I'm excited to buy more cars with them. Yeah, let's see, dealerships. Other things that are coming for free that have been in betas before. Let's see. Oh, we adjusted the Drift FRE rewards, so they have been toned down a bit. I can't tell you exactly what the numbers are now, but they are much more even. They used to be a bit OP. We have adjusted the Rally Stage 4 tunnel. So if you remember the Norte Rally Stage, the last stage goes through... Oh, our alignment's so off. We never repaired. The last stage went through a tunnel. And that tunnel had a big lip, so we went ahead and added some terrain to that to soften that. Okay, that's been a lot, but we're like not even a third of the way through. Let me repair the car real quick. Am I missing any important chat, Shift Tab? Can you be my second set of eyes?
Not that I can see. Justin Revs congratulated you on the new beefy PC.
Yes.
People are saying that Raceless is on Fallout 5 thanks to that cockroach that you had a bit of a fight
Gosh.
with earlier.
Tell you what,
Chimera Card
I'm
said
so
I'm out of jail.
emotionally spent from that thing. Oh. It looked like a crab was crawling out from behind my fridge, I tell you what. Anyways. Okay, so... Okay, a few more adjustments to Italy. So these are adjustments that have been in betas before, but they are now coming to the public free. So we reworked the night light system. Let's go ahead and give that a little test. I haven't tested this in a little bit because I normally actually don't play with day-night cycle, but if we go to midnight, rather bright here. Oh, you know what? Another trick. If you ever like just change your time of day and you're like, man, these clouds don't look right, go ahead and turn on and off at least your toggle day-night cycle because that's going to reset the sky. Turn it on, boom. Turn it off again if you want. You just leave it. That's looking a little bit better. So now when we drive around, you're going to see a lot less lights turning off right behind you, right in front of you. There's that dynamic temperature going on now. So now that's nighttime, it's colder. So we're having some exhaust smoke because the engine's cold and it's cold outside. Go ahead and turn our lights on. This little village or establishment is pretty lit up. You can see we can drive around at night much better. Big old bastion. The hardest on frames and stuff was in the city of Norte. You might still see some popping in the distance. However, they're not going to turn off on you anymore. I remember a long time ago there was a playthrough where I was doing that. Oh, and it was quite the struggle. Another thing you're going to notice is a reworked AI pathing. So this was by, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. Hold on. Wait for it. There it is. Oh, but I have streamer mode on. Don't tell me. I think it's Fadian? I think that's what it was. I think it was Fadian. Did a fantastic job at not resetting, but just really reworking a lot of the AI paths in Italy. That was a huge help. Of course, it's nighttime, so there's hardly any cars driving around, but you'll see, let's watch this van. Look, he's going to stay in his lane for the most part. Oh, he's turning right, so things might get a little weird. But as you're driving through the city... Okay, he totally hit that corner. That sunburst there went barreling through, though, because his AI path is so much better. You're going to see a lot of the traffic just handling better and just doing a better job. Betterly. Can I say better any more times? All right. That's pretty much everything that's in Italy coming free as soon as the next RLS Career Overhaul updates, which is also going to be hopefully today, if not early tomorrow, I'm sure. But Tristan is working on that currently, so we'll talk about that at the end of the live stream. But I'm going to wait to release the free Italy because it requires the updated Career Overhaul. Yep, so that's Italy. Any questions on Italy? Did I miss anything, Shift Tab?
I don't believe so. No, I don't think so. Was there a car rework or something that you guys did? Or are we gonna wait for a career overhaul for that?
I'm trying to think. I don't think there's a.
I thought you fine-tuned it to do better performance and such.
There might be. We'll talk about it in the core because that would be part of the career overhaul. I know there has been a couple AI path issues with car meets here in Italy. I think they've been mostly worked out. Maybe not that one, but Hiroshi Raceway, which just got a beta the other day, does now have car meets. So that system has been brought to Hiroshi Raceway. As for silver members, we won't release another update today on that just because we just did it the other day. We're going to let that update or that beta work itself out. Looks like we might still have a few issues there. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and let's go transition to free roam real quick. And let's talk about the updated collection because it is time to get a working 0.36 collection. I think I can... Let Let me go ahead and restart the game. I like restarting the game after playing career and going to free roam. Just things, just, it avoids any type of issue that could be happening. Launch Vulcan here. Alrighty. So there's been a lot of changes with Career Collection. We have a lot of goals with Career Collection, and it's hard to do them all. So one big issue we're having is the multiplayer servers can only download so large of mods at a time. So anything over 4 gigabytes, it seems to not work out. So we gotta keep it under this 4 gigabyte the size. Reminds me, I should check the size. Yep, we're within tolerance. The other issue is, well, because of that size, we want to size down and remove some mods, and so it's hard to decide which mods to take out. I know that some of them are some favorites, but keep in mind, these mods, most of them, you can still go get out of the repo, and they work just fine. You just won't be able to enable and disable on the fly when you're playing career or playing your free roam with other mods. That said, the other issue is I have a problem. I love adding new mods. If I had it my way, we'd have a 20 gigabyte collection by now. But we only keep the highest of the quality or the ones that make the biggest difference. And so let's go through some of them. So off the rip, we still have the Arimas. Let's see. We'll look at kind of major vehicle mods first. We have the ETK 900 series. So I think most people have seen this mod. I actually only played with it for the first time in the last couple weeks, and it's a great mod. You're gonna see the wagon special here coming out probably pretty soon. I know the first little bit of building the car came out. I've had a lot of fun with this mod. It's a great mod. Lots of configs here. I won't try not to spoil any of the configs I already have. Look at that blacked out. I like that. I know Shift Tab wouldn't like that black on gray rim, but beautiful, beautiful car. I don't think the game has enough wagons. We also have the ETK K1, which is an amazing little car. I haven't played with this in years, but rediscovered it, and it is glorious. Has a beautiful door, unique door. I think this is similar to, what was it, the Z1? Is that what we were talking about?
I believe so, yeah.
I think it's the Z1. And then if we go ahead and unlatch the roof here, is it this one? Here we go, and open it. Wait, we gotta open the roof lid first, right? There you go, check that out. Working convertible? What? I cannot wait to play with this in career. I need to build one of these.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Go ahead.
Speaking of convertibles, there is now a BX convertible that works that I found out about today, and I'm super excited about it.
Are you kidding me?
No, sir.
Oh, yeah, send it to me. We'll see if we can get in the collection. That sounds awesome.
It's in the collection.
It's in the collection?
Uh-huh.
Huh. You think I would know?
Yeah. Weird.
Wait.
Yeah, it works. I tested it and everything.
Wait. You're talking about... I've seen this convertible. I never actually tested it, though. I never actually spawned it in. This little guy?
It works.
No.
It works.
Oh.
The little soft top?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Normally when you see a convertible, I just assume it doesn't work.
Yeah, it fully works.
My
You have to go inside.
See, there's the soft top. We unhooked it. There might be another button we have to press.
I don't think so. As soon as you unhook it, it should automatically fold around.
Oh, we had to turn the car on. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man. That's exciting. That's awesome. Very cool. That hardly even looks like a BX, to be honest. You can start building non-drift cars now. We're going to have a convertible challenge. Alright, so we fast forward to that point. Let's see, let's keep scrolling down here. So there's been a lot of fixes to a lot of favored mods. We got the Sunstorm still. We still got the Abyss Clara, the Crossport. We now have the Zenith cars. Both Pessima Zeniths. It's kind of like a little bit more old-fashioned, classier, maybe more truer to an Asian culture or something. Very cool. Lots of configs there. And is that all? Got the Abyss Saga, which I'm excited to play with. Bit older of a car. We'll see how long it stays in the collection. I hope it stays for a good bit because it looks really great. Satsuma has stayed as well. Got The rescue built now as a picture because I never actually have updated the picture. There you have it. Those are some of the new cars, but we also have several new parts. Let me just go through the list. We have from Milder the ETK 800 tuner add-ons. The let's see, Vibe Station 5, the ETK 900 series, we talked about that. Adam PL Games 1989 ETK K1, we showed off that there. The Ibishu Saga KLJP Core mod and KLJP mod from QSO. And then we have, this is a new one, nobody knows about this one. In fact, probably should have done some more, what do you call it? More thorough testing. Go ahead and hop in. We'll just hop in a regular one. And let's go ahead and take off the hood. It's a new engine mod. Very recent. But hey, this is what happens when you're a really responsive individual. Does this already have it? No, okay. We have the Nemesis rotary engine. I have not even really seen this. There it is. A little rotary for the Miramar. Says it has a variable turbocharger. This is from Youngblood. Youngblood has several mods out there, and we're going to be using several of his mods in the coming future. Find any spoilers or teasers, go check out what other mods he's made, and you'll see where we're heading. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I guess we do need to at least start it up, see what it sounds like. Oh, so we didn't even get started yet. There it is. Now that sounds like a rotary. Legal turbo there. Aftermarket parts are already on this one, I think. I like that. So I think that makes it now 2 rotaries in the collection.
God, I just got to the sound. It sounds so good.
I was waiting for you to get to it. Yep. We need the jet engine mod in RLS. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? All right, but yeah, that's the basics of the collection. That's what's been added. Lots of removals. You just have to look at the part notes, or what do you call it? Patch notes for that. Several permanent removals, some temporary removals until they are fixed. So one of them being the Ibishu Plus, unfortunately, still has a lot of issues and has not been updated yet. Same with the Repo Truck, another big hitter that has not been updated yet. The Miramar and Burnside parts were removed from Gizmans, or Gizmans. He told me I was saying it wrong. Gizms. I think it's Gizms. Gizms rod shop stuff. The ETK wagon and diesel and the Miramar RR, or the rear engine Miramar, unfortunately have not been updated yet. They will get back into the collection when they're ready. And then the Scintilla GT3 racing parts, that will be coming back when it is fixed. But yeah, anything we missed there? It looks like everyone's excited about the rotary. I'm excited to mess with it as well. I like a rotary that really sounds throaty and sounds, raspy, and I don't know. The other rotary is cool too, but this one has some characteristics, some traits to it. Anything you missed, Shift Tab?
I don't believe so. I think we're good.
Okay. Alright, so we talked about the Italy update, that's coming free. We talked about the collection, that's coming free. In fact, how about this? Let you guys read the patch notes for yourselves now. We are going to post it now. Let's see. There it is. There you go. You can go ahead and start downloading the collection. This will come to... I'll send you the link, Shift Tab, if you want to go and put it in chat. This is going to the servers probably tomorrow after the drag event. I don't want to do that to Hatrix's drag event on Saturday. But yeah, this will be coming to those servers. Actually, we could probably go and throw it in the FTRP server whenever we can. We'll just start it there and we'll still trickle it out to the other servers. I know there's some events planned on those. In fact, wait, is there... there's also an event Sunday. It's tough. I hate to like... Oh, I'm going to join this event, and you go to join it. Wait, I have a bunch of downloads, and some people have really slow internet, so it takes them a long time to download. We're going to have to do it. I want to do it before Sunday, though. I want to do it for the RLS 500. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So after the bracket drag event tomorrow on Saturday, we will update the rest of the servers. Maybe if we know where the RLS 500 is taking place, actually we can wait to do that one after that event. Let's do that. So by Monday, all servers will be updated. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to talk about? The collection. We can go and mention the Hiroshi Raceway. Like I said, we added the essentially tag team missions, repo missions, and a car meet into the Hiroshi Raceway beta. That is for silver members. I don't know if it was already there, but there's also an Ibishu dealership and some other small tweaks to pre-room events and such. Will the RLS 500 be live streamed? I'm not sure yet. I don't know what's happening the next couple of days, to be honest. We will see. I'm not sure if I'll even be able to attend. But that would be, I hope to get some things set up for that, so we'll see. Let's see. I think, I don't know if Tristan, if you're ready, I think we're ready to talk about the career overhaul. I can go ahead and relaunch the game and get us into a career setting.
Yeah, I guess we could talk. I would recommend pulling the latest, as
Okay,
I've been bug fixing.
perfect.
Yeah, just working on a final bug here. We set FREs, try to pick that one respawn, so working on that. But,
Nice. Let me actually.
there were...
Sorry,
there was
sorry to
some
cut you
bugs,
off.
so-
I'm gonna go ahead and change over to West Coast. Did you by chance tackle that bug with the whole texture changing issue, material issue, or no?
No, not at
Okay.
all.
I'm gonna go ahead and there seems to be this thing where when it works switching to any other map, but if you're going back to West Coast, and it could just because of the size, who knows what it could be, you get a lot of material issues. It fixes itself as you relaunch the game, so I'm gonna go ahead and travel over there and get the game relaunched after that. If you want though, Tristan, you can go ahead and talk about it while I drive over there, or you can keep bug fixing. We can keep chatting. We'll go ahead and keep. We'll let you know when we're ready. Sorry, we jumped the gun on you. Right. Now, it's just to have you release some content finally.
Yeah.
It's almost like you've been busy or something.
No, that couldn't be me. I'm never busy.
You have expectations or big, what do you call it? Big things happening in your channel?
Honestly, mainly the addition of wheel cam. So my content will now start having a little bit of a wheel cam, probably in the center left of the screen, just because people keep asking and stuff. If you're playing on a wheel, if you're playing on a controller, and now I've just got on a wheel. So, wheel cam. It's going to be very exciting. And apart from that, I'm just looking forward to being able to play on the new update with the new collection. I'm definitely going to build that rotary Miramar. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, me too.
And yeah, I'm just excited to release content and start engaging with the community again.
Yeah, you had it absolutely hard. Now, I mean, you have done a lot more sim racing as well. I think what was your last race? 12 hours of, what was it?
It was the 24 hours of Le Mans. Yeah,
That's right.
didn't go so well, unfortunately, due to
That's right.
some performance issues, both of us and PCs. However, it was a fun experience.
So
But
you
yeah, it's good.
want to go see some, maybe a little extra layer of hardcore sim stuff, go check out Shift Tab's channel. A lot of people are asking if the public release will be compatible with your previous saves, and if I say anything wrong, obviously, Tristan, feel free to jump in, but it will be compatible. However, the game will automatically delete your cars. Not delete them, sorry. They will sell your cars, and you will get the money for it. That's just kind of vanilla code. There are some workarounds. I posted a video recently, I believe, on how to get your vehicles back. A couple different ways. The simplest would probably be to drag and drop your vehicle's file. That should work so long as you don't purchase more vehicles. So if you kind of get in your game like, oh no, I'm missing my vehicles, and you start buying vehicles, you're gonna have some issues. But if you go ahead and just immediately bring in your vehicles, you should be able to get all your vehicles back. So yeah, it's kind of a quick workaround. Also, I guess one thing that's new that we haven't talked about is this new level switch. So it used to be this would just take you to a specific world. Now, every time you go to change maps, it will give you a drop down of all the compatible maps that you have installed as mods. In this case, I have Hiroshi and, well, I'm in Italy. And then the West Coast is a career overhaul. So I'm going to go ahead to West Coast. Hopefully, I assume the materials are going to be broken. It's been happening before. Something on the West Coast, it just takes a while to load up. Look at Slaptrain's setup. He does have a good setup. Hero Card is telling you look at his setup. Shift tab. You have a good one, Nick. You already deleted your save. It's okay. Sometimes it's good to start over. What will really switch over or carry over is your like XP and levels and such. Alrighty. So one thing you're going to notice right after RIP is as we're in West Coast, this is the new, call it spawn-in location for when you're changing maps. This is right next to now the only way to leave the map, which is over at the harbor. I can show you that real quick. This is an important change to allow for other modders to get career mode working in their modded maps. There you go. No, you don't have to go that far back. I guess backing in, the trigger's a little weird. But here, same menu, switch to whichever map you want. Italy, Hiroshi, Raceway, whatever you have active that still works with career. If you don't want to do it, just press escape. Game will be paused. Unpause. Might have to drive through it again. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Nope, there it is. Alright. Let's do a quick fly around of the map to see if materials are broken or if we can hang out here. That's a normal yellow. I'm like petrified of seeing yellow nowadays. Okay, it worked. Oh, we're good. Maybe it was just a me issue, or that one time there wasn't. I don't know.
This happened to me a few times also.
It has? Okay, well. There we go. It's working for the moment. So we're going to hang out in West Coast a little longer. Tristan, we're ready whenever you are.
Yeah, so I think you mentioned a good amount of stuff that's coming. Like, it's kind of forget like what actually came out in the last public release here.
There's a lot. There's been a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go through these. Well, anyone who's been on the beta should understand these fixes, but the part list no longer cuts off at the bottom, so you should be able to see all your parts with the search.
Oh, nice.
I'm not even sure if part searching is public.
Okay.
That might not be public. So there's part searching now. Let's just say that. I don't know if that's public or not.
I don't know if that's public either. I don't think it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
And for those that don't understand, that means you can search for your wheels in career when you're building your car. Like that's the biggest one. You can search all parts, but being able to type in your wheel, just like in free roam, huge help for career.
Yeah. So that's something. Anyone who's been on the beta, the public release will have disabled part customization for damaged vehicles. But that's okay. That's because it's an experimental feature. It's not ready to be public yet. But on that, now you get to save your damaged vehicles. That's been when Raceless has gone over that a couple times. But now you will be able to, let's say hardcore. When you're running your hardcore save and you got Uncle's car, no garage. Let's say you just get a simple fender bender, literally just, bend your bumper or fender.
Like I just
when
did.
you restart. Yeah, you'll be able to just respawn your car without a problem. Even if it drives right, it doesn't matter. It could not drive right. It could be completely smashed. It will respawn just how you left it.
That has a couple. It has a couple added benefits too. Switching worlds, your car doesn't get teleported around if your car is damaged. Joe's junk. Now you don't have to repair it every time you look at it. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of side fixes that is in tangent with, and that was a huge update for you. I mean, that was a big part, but then even bigger is the part you're kind of still working on, which is repairing the parts individually. But that's not coming to public beta, like you said. That will be kept in beta for a little longer.
Yeah. So that's still gonna be kept in beta just because of how much issues it causes, and we're just gonna keep it there while we still work on it. as some people who've been playing already know that selling your vehicle on Marketplace, theoretically, your vehicle should not be removed. I think there were also probably some other bugs that were causing this, where like some cars still spawned damaged, even after repairing. So that should theoretically be fixed. I didn't test it, but if it still happens, it's black magic or why it's happening. I don't know. Hopefully get it fixed in the next update if it's not fixed already. Yeah, so in the last beta, there was a loading screen bug when you created a new save. That should be also fixed. But when I fixed that, you couldn't create a hardcore save anymore, but now you can create a hardcore save. So that's great.
Nice.
Now, whenever you travel to a new location, you should be able to tow to your starter garage.
Nice.
We did do something actually pretty cool. Not sure if Raceless can show it off or not. If you do have the test that I sent you, we did add mod info, so now we have a nice little picture.
I don't, but I can get it again real quick.
Yeah, so
show
that's
that
pretty
off.
cool. We have a picture and stuff. So that's pretty cool. There was a bug with the phone that, we did fix. There was a bug in hardcore where when you sold your vehicles, it's kind of just like a mistake that was made, but they were being sold for 50% value. That's not intended. You should be getting 100% the value that you're being told that you're supposed to be sold it for.
Nice.
It's supposed to be sold for. We were not intending to give you only 50% of your money back when you're offered 100%. Someone's not just phantom taking it away. So
yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, so that's that. We apparently have a Joe's Junk 3.3. I don't really know what that entails. Raceless probably knows a little bit more about that.
You'd be wrong. I didn't actually look into what all has changed. I know he did some 0.36 compatibility updates. However, I think there might be some more configs as well. A few more. I don't think there's a huge list, but yeah. For you Joe's Junk
Leafy
lovers,
edits.
check it out. There might be some more junk for you.
Leafy edits, I get it. But I'm literally going down my my commits in GitHub.
Yeah.
I don't really remember everything. I'm just saying everything that's been done in current to past. Hopefully I'll see what all the new features are that I added or that we added.
So real quick, if I can interrupt you,
Yeah.
here's the new RLS Crew Overhaul screen here. This is the RLS Crew Overhaul. You see the red and blue lights. If you click on it, it has a lot of information on what's all here. Very cool. A little bit more professionalism. Shout out to you, Devin. This was your idea. We thought it wasn't possible,
Yeah.
then I guess we figured out a few more things, and look where we're at now. We got our own picture.
Yeah, it made us look into it. So
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna get rid of it now though, because it's gonna break my stuff. I gotta restart the game, and I'm gonna pull your latest commits. So 1 second, but you can keep reading.
yeah. So as anyone who's looked into the 0.36 update, the marketplace has, in our case, moved so into the selling location. That's also been more frequent now. Now you get offers more frequently.
Yeah, so talk about that a little bit. It was a bit of a merger of the new 0.36 vanilla career marketplace system and ours. Am I right to say it's mostly their look, but our code, or can you talk about kind of like how you merged that together? What features maybe we lost, or kind of the overall difference?
It's definitely our look, their location, and mostly we kept our customers. Obviously, we had 500 some customers. We're not getting rid of them. We still have our customers, so that's the real difference. So we still have our customers. We have that. It's still the same backend where it all depends on like how you perform and stuff. So on events and whatever you do, literally doing police work, taxi work, doesn't matter. Everything counts in. There are customers for everything. That stayed. It's just more frequent, and now actually something that we kept that was thinking about removing, but this update cycle has been pretty tough. More bugs than anything, so I was gonna think about making the expiration a little longer, but that didn't happen, so it's gonna expire. So just when you see a good offer, take it.
You're talking about selling?
Yeah, when you sell your vehicle, the offers do expire.
There you go.
So that happened.
Oh, I remember something big. You can sell garages now.
Only garages?
Yeah, we can sell
I
garages.
just read that too.
We can. There's a sell button here. I don't think we can sell Chinatown garage, can we? We need to have at
It should
least
tell
one
you that you're
vehicle.
not allowed.
Yeah, we need at least one garage.
If you had, no, you don't need to have one garage. You can sell your garage.
Oh no,
But
saying you need to have one vehicle. You have one vehicle in this garage. Please move it or sell it out of this garage. You got to empty your garage before you sell it. You got to clean up after yourself.
Yes, and you can't actually on normal mode, not hardcore. You can't sell this garage due to the fact that it is free. You're not allowed to sell a free garage. It's yours.
That makes sense.
But on hardcore, you can go about selling it, and you will get 75% of the value. So, if you decide to just buy this because it started off cheap, and you want to do some work, go about doing that. Yeah. So selling garages. Yeah. So, I think you already showed it off, but there's a map travel selector, so that's pretty cool.
Putting some random wheels on my car, by the way, chat, just to show off the part searching. Your tire size here. There's a search of parts. Maybe I want to make sure I'm only looking at 19s. Oh, this wheel doesn't have any 19s, unfortunately, so we'll go with an 18. Very cool feature. I love this. I don't even know what these wheels look like, to be honest. It might be kind of garbage. Yeah, we can't do that. We don't have the right sizes. Bastion needs big wheels. Any other changes, Tristan?
There's probably a bunch. Definitely the dealerships got overhauled. That's for sure. Yeah, there's actually a bunch. I don't exactly know everything, so I don't remember the last time we updated. So
let me check my list real quick. But I don't know why last night I was thinking of just everything we've done, and then I wrote it down. So maybe this will come in handy. Let's see. We got. Oh, adjusted cargo deliveries. There was an adjustment made, a bit more profitable. And you're gonna see a bit more, if I remember correctly, kind of volume in those bigger actually not even just the bigger ones, just across the board. So for instance, instead of getting one letter, you're gonna see maybe a couple letters or a couple boxes or 16 boxes, things like that. We added some new houses. We'll take a look at those real quick. Hop in our Bruckle here with our, well, we won't drive around, we'll fly around because I know you guys want to get to playing this. So we added a few new houses, one of them being, I think it's this house, there it is. This is 52 Estates Lane, 2-car garage. Nice little different neighborhood house. Additionally, we added the Redwood Forest house finally. I know it's been long asked for. We had plans for it, but then plans have changed, so we're gonna go and make it into a house. Then one more place. Oh, the drag tuning pit lanes. You guys have probably seen it in other content, but this is now essentially a free garage. You can only tune in, and it's just anywhere in this pit lane you can access it anytime. Just stop in the pits, hop out, go to the tuning menu, make your tune adjustment, go back to the drag strip. Works here and on Hiroshi Raceway. Additionally, we reworked the dealerships. So let's take a look at that. I want to maybe take one last pass before we pump it out. So the dealerships have been reworked, similar to Italy and Hiroshi. It's just a different way of going about region selecting. We actually went with the country filters, with a small 10% chance that it will actually be a international vehicle, a foreign vehicle. You have your Belasco Auto, which is going to specialize in your everyday regular cars that are American or North American. So this is a lot of Bastions, obviously, some minivans. They do need to be somewhat newer. I think the cutoff was like 1999 or something like that. It's going to be relatively low mileage. Of course, you still have online dealerships. You have your commercial vehicle, your fast automotive, which does all things racing. So this is going to do rally stuff, off-road stuff. If you guys remember the off-road dealership, this has been merged into it. The Gavro Online. We got the import dealership again. If you want to get stuff from out of here, out of North America, then you still can. You gotta get pretty lucky though. There's a lot of cars to choose from, and only 25 or so slots. Jefferson's is still here doing custom cars. Look at that semi-truck. Ooh. Stretch day cab. I should also note that all mods have been updated to today, as of this morning, as of right before the live stream, to be honest. And I've heard Bella added some Easter eggs, which I'm excited to go find. We got Joe's Junk, of course, here. I won't look into that in case there are spoilers. I know people like to be surprised by that. Private dealership is working again, for real again this time. It's come and gone, come and broken, but it's here. Quarryside Auto still doing its utility stuff. It looks like it's... Oh, it's technically this is a D series, I think, instead of a trailer. That's funny. Shouldn't really have trailers. We have Rich's Auto, specializing in higher-end, more expensive vehicles that are obviously more American. We got Smash Rollers, still doing the good old chassis. And then Trailer Dealership and Trusted Auto. So, if anything, dealerships have slimmed down, but there's still ways to get some unique vehicles. Oh, there's a nice K1. 197 horsepower. That thing's probably really light. Only 2,600 pounds. It's like my BRZ, except a little older. All right, Shift Tab. Did I miss any important comments? Anything we need to circle back to?
I don't think so. I think people are just extremely eager to know when it's out.
Yeah. So when is this out? Tristan, you want to give us an update on where you're at and maybe an ETA?
Just honestly working on the final bug here, making sure that the traffic respawns after FRE. Don't know how that got broken, but let's do a real quick recap on everything that's big to the new update. I did look at some of the beta posts that we made just to look at, that's a good way to look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
So what will be coming now to public release that is different, obviously, works in 0.36, the big one.
That is the big one. We skipped over that, didn't we?
Yeah, so now this works in 0.36. Now you can store damaged vehicles in your garage. You can also spawn damaged vehicles. Damaged vehicles don't mean you can't use it. So now you can drive your trash car, or whatever you want to call it. Your
broken car, damaged.
Your broken car, yeah. Your car that you drove like you don't own it, but hopefully you own it. So you get to keep that. Part inventory got a little back-end change where now it's more organized in the back end. Now you can taxi and free roam. There were new garages, Redwood Forest Garage, there's a Tuning Pits Garage, and 52 Horizon Estate Drive, like Raceless just showed. As Raceless is showing, the dealerships have been reworked. The recovery prompt order has now been fixed, and you can't see all garages that you can go to, just the garages you have discovered.
That one is secretly a huge one, I'll be honest. It's been so nice to not... I don't know if you guys have tried to go to a garage and you can't find it. And you're like, oh wait, which one is it? You gotta stop and read every time. Now you don't have to. It's so nice.
Not for anyone going to Italy. It's a travel selector now, so new location, and now you get to select what map. So you just go to one streamlined location. And so that's that. As well, I think that is really what we're coming in on a close. The MD bus you can use, it has 40 seats, but that is not something that most people will have known that was a bug, but that was fixed. And just some compatibility updates, but yeah, so I think that's it. FREs will no longer give you vouchers regardless of beating your best time. It may or may not come back, but we also might change what vouchers are used for, because at the moment we believe they are way too overpowered.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's a big one too. I don't know. I've really leaned on that like a crutch for a long time. I might actually go try to waste them all just so I can kind of clear them out. Because I have like 30 vouchers now, and it's like, well, I don't ever have to pay for another repair, and so I'm excited to see what that rework looks like.
Yeah, so Katniss, as said, can you remove a damaged part like a bent fender? You can't in the public release, but there will be a beta where this is an experimental feature of removing damaged parts. It's really hard to make work as how the J-beams work. It's not just as simple as like, oh, remove this. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of complicated stuff that I'm not going to get into, but believe me, it is really hard. And I took about 2 weeks of racking my brain on this, and I'm still. I don't even know if I'm 50% of the way to the solution. I just had to take a break. So.
Is it fair to say it's been the biggest challenge you've taken on with the career stuff up to this point?
Absolutely, that is the biggest challenge, and I also think it's one of the coolest features that we can have. It will allow you to drive your, the destroyed car that you love so dearly. You can count every fender bender, and you're like, oh, I remember when I hit that, whatever. It's not like real life, but in real life, I remember. That's how it is. So.
Yeah. And real quick too, well, you're probably still testing some last minute stuff. Let's talk about what's coming up next a little bit. I don't want to go too far in the future because we don't like to overpromise and underdeliver, but we still have some more mods to I guess fix compatibility wise and do some polish on. So next week for me, I'm doing a lot of vehicle modding stuff, so race tab parts, Yoru, I'm going to work hard on that, as well as try to touch Utah, because honestly I haven't looked at Utah at all this week, and I really want to get that into beta. We were pushing hard there for a few weeks, and then everything got thrown off, so hoping to pick up steam there, and not to put words in your own mouth there, Tristan, but I assume you're going to continue to work on career overhaul stuff, try to finish up the tools, and probably work on some new features.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to mention what Ethan Simmons said. He said, could we add more races? I think that's something that is pretty big, and we were hoping to get in 0.36,
yes.
But the vehicle grouping is not really where we'd like it to be. It is not functional, so AI races are not going to come back in the standard sense.
Yeah, I spent probably a day and a half working on some really cool stuff that I was so excited to show off, and then unfortunately that one piece of the puzzle just is not there. And I'm gonna have to wait until the devs get that sorted out, the vehicle grouping. I'm excited for when it does. I mean, this SS performance is a huge step in the right direction, and there's probably a lot more they're gonna add to it. So it's one of those like better off waiting anyways. But there will be more AI races. Just unfortunately, we might have to wait until 0.37 to see that.
Yeah, it's a little sad. I get it. Personally, not my cup of tea, but I could understand how people would want it. Yeah, so I guess we could give a little bit of a hint. I wouldn't say that car meets will have more stuff.
Okay.
And that's it. There's gonna be more versions of car meets. There's gonna be more stuff to do, more reason.
Okay, I'm excited.
I think that's something that we can say with confidence. What does that mean? I guess we'll find out.
I love it. I love it. All right. So, do you have an ETA on when this will be free before everybody explodes and everyone's really excited?
I don't actually, because this FRE thing is seeming to actually maybe be working. Actually, maybe.
Interesting.
So, just making sure that you can actually see the cars that you're, and that the traffic comes back. That's just a kind of a big thing. You don't want the traffic just to disappear and never come back. So, working on getting that working. Should be working here soon, but
very nice.
I'm really hoping to get it done within the next hour, but I wouldn't say that as a fact. I really don't want to put out something that is not working. So
for sure. So let's do this. We've been streaming for just about an hour now. You can go back to mute, go back to working. Sometimes you go with like, oh, that was actually only 5 minutes away. Sometimes it does take you an hour. Sometimes we find out it takes over 2 weeks and we still aren't done yet. But go ahead and work on that. Let's play a little career while we wait. And chat, what should we do? I'm taking requests. What do you want to see? We got about 9 million, 8 million left. We have plenty of garage space. What are your thoughts? Shift tab says drifting time. I thought about it, but we have to get like the Pepper Valley updated mod and server, which actually might already be in there. And we'd have to get the new collection there. But I guess we could drift in rear, but let's see what everybody says. Appreciate the thought about the behind the sold cars, but honestly it drives me crazy. I'd prefer they just disappear rather than showing up when I search. I feel the same way. maybe we'll change it in the future, but right now we're gonna play it as is. But yeah, the vehicle selling is, you know, right when you open up the computer, it's like, hey, these are all the things that are sold. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's sad.
It's not specifically our feature. It's just something we brought back, and we didn't want to remove it. I want more community feedback on it, but I also am not the biggest fan of it, and I have reduced the amount of sold vehicles that can be shown at once. So
Oh, nice.
it does refresh faster. So, but I do agree, it is interesting. I guess it's supposed to try to play in on your FOMO, and you're like, oh man, I wanted that car, and blah blah blah. I like the idea.
Yeah.
But
I think I want a different implementation.
Maybe you should just,
Although if you think about it, like going back and seeing like, oh, it's just missing compared to it's sold is a different experience.
Yes.
I think that's why we gotta live with these things to really feel it out.
Feedback. Yeah, I need to leave it at least for one update. I need more feedback. Need to see what the community says. But if it's gonna be what everyone's talking about, they're like, they don't like it, they don't want it, just remove it. I don't know if that's exactly what I'll do, but maybe I will try to do something. The biggest problem that actually stems from it is that it counts into the stock value. That needs to be fixed.
Yes, I noticed that.
So, so that does need to be fixed. That will be fixed. It's just we can't do everything. There's just so many things, and there will be more bug fixes, but this is one that should be livable, you know. But the fact that it shows as something in stock when it's obviously not in stock is a problem.
Yep, totally agree.
So that's something we are going to release, but it will be fixed on the next update. So,
okay. So I saw a lot
unless you give me another week.
No, I think we want it out today. We don't want to wait any longer.
Guys. Exactly. I'm just putting it out there that, you know, no, everyone needs this. Everyone wants to play. I get it, but we're gonna have to live with some stuff.
So there's been a few ideas. One of the earlier ones I saw was Bella suggesting buying an MD camper and drag racing it. So we'll go ahead and try to build that. I saw someone mention a lot of drifting stuff, a rotary Miramar drag build, build a racing scintilla, diesel drift car. I do have that on my regular playthrough. I like that thing. Will your drift ETK be added to the car collection? We will talk about that in a future, in probably like 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to talk about that idea. Let's go ahead. So let's see. Let's start with the camper. And I'd like to. We'll see if we can build a camper and turn it into like a camper tow rig. Build I guess buy a trailer and then build something with the Miramar before Tristan finishes. Let's see. All right, let's pull out we got this MD series as our donor vehicle. We're gonna have to cut this thing up. Shift tab, stop me if I miss any important chats too, because I'm going to sprint through this thing. I don't remember how to do this. Let's see. We need to change the frame. We don't want pickup bed frame, I don't think. Let's search upfit. So here's our upfits. Nope, those are none of them. So let's change to maybe a medium upfit. And a camper upfit. Oh, nice. First try. First try. Okay, that's not working. Maybe it's the short frame? Maybe things are just wrong? Or maybe it's the body? Uh-oh. We already find a collection issue? Nope, it just needed to be the long frame. Okay, we're good. So here we go. We got our camper set up there. Oh my goodness. Now the last thing we need is a tow hitch. Already got a low mount receiver. Nice. 70 grand, easy. Look how quickly that build was. Can you imagine we had to do all the drop downs and start looking around and poking around? I can just search for everything. I love it.
You must have been racing me because I just got done too.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. This is what happens every time we race. Wait, did you really?
Yeah, I got the traffic back after the event. So.
This is why we hold on a little longer. So we just got to pack the mod and get the write-up done, and we will.
Yeah,
this will be
so-
public. That's awesome. I love it.
So it should be about 20-25 minutes, but yeah, but it seems like it is ready to go to be shipped. So just got to do all the shipping stuff.
Okay. And actually, Bella's saying here, my camper is under the school bus. EFC is the camper trailer. Both are amazing. Okay, hold on now. Let's figure this out before you can finish the write-up. I know we can beat him in the. Well, I don't know if we can beat him in the writing, but his first language is programming. His second one is English. Okay, we gotta change the frame. I think we gotta change the front frame. No. Is it the front frame? I think it is the front frame. Let's do extended cab front frame. We're gonna keep bus in the search. Nope. Remember, it's something to do with the frames. It's maybe custom cab front frame. There we go. There's a bus. All right, let's just search camper. School bus interior, camper interior. Okay. Oh, look at that. Looks like this is one of Bella's what do you call it? Easter eggs. Let's go ahead and see. We'll purchase all of that. Any other? That might be it. Camper artwork. Hold on. See, sometimes stuff pops up. Wait, there's pictures. Okay, let's do picture one. We got camper stuff there, and we got camper items. Let's go ahead and purchase this real quick. Let's see if we can open it from the inside. Oh, I just started it. Whoops. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Let's hop in here. Oh, I jumped. Let me try that again. Come on. Here we go. We are in our camper. Check this out. We got some artwork. I don't know if I should... Oh, okay, it's a fox. Okay. I thought it was maybe something a little less safe for work, but look at this thing. Got a nice sturdy mattress here. Okay, very nice. Got a bathtub and a toilet. Go out the back. We crouch out the back.
Bella's mentioned to change the framed picture to the fourth one, and then
Okay.
the TV screen to the channel page.
What? Okay, I didn't even see a TV. Alright, let's take a look here. I'm a little nervous. Sometimes you just don't know what to expect. Let's see. Picture artwork 4. And then you said something about a TV, huh? Oh, there is a TV slot. Okay. What's on? Nothing? Or which one? Channel page?
Channel page, correct.
Okay, look at all these little things. Oh, man. I'm not going to go through all of these on stream. I want you guys to find these. Pull up the bus. Pull up Bella's camper stuff in here. Let's see if I can... Oh, we're still crouched. There we go. I open the door without turning on the truck. Oh, missed again. Here we go. Turn our way up the steps. Oh, got stuck. Let me try again. Oh. Alright, one more time. I don't want to be the one that slips up the stairs. Most embarrassing thing that can happen in school next to puking in class. Just kidding. There's probably worse embarrassing things. Hold on, we're stuck. Okay, we're in. Oh, check that out. Hold on, wait. Oh, I'm stuck again. I'm stuck on the gear shift. Look at that. Check that out. RLS logo there on the picture. Very nice. Look at there's the channel. Oh, no way. Oh, it's Shift Tab's channel. Oh, that's so cool.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. I love that. That is so cool, Bella.
Oh, I wish you weren't so stuck on the live stream.
Oh, man. I'm gonna sit here for a second so you can see it. Well, I mean, you'll see it eventually anyways.
I'll see it. Oh,
Look at that thing. I love
that's
that.
cool.
3.94K subs. Have you hit 4K subs yet?
Very close. Like 30 subs away.
Okay. Very cool. I love the camper. Let's see. I don't think we can get a tow hitch on this yet. I think there is a mod out there. We might just do a race tab thing on that or something. Yeah, that's unfortunate. A little bus with the tow hitch would be real nice. Let's drive this thing around. Come on. There we go. So this was a conversion deal, right? So we got like some mismatched wheels. Looks like we are a diesel, so that means we are going to have air brakes and such. Still OEM. That's funny. Yeah, that TV did look really good. I want to look at others. Look, you can see it through there so well. I want to look at others, but I don't want to spoil the surprises. I want you guys to find it for yourself. Can you watch the live stream on that TV? That would be nuts. That would be crazy. There probably is a way. Maybe in 2026. We'll see. We got a lot more to learn. Alright, let me... Unfortunately, we can't use this as a tow rig. We can maybe turn this into a drag MD bus. I know we're missing a few things. You know what we could do, actually? I think this still works. It might not work. Hold on. Let me go ahead and enable race tab stuff. I haven't touched race tab since 0.36. Stuff will probably break. But I do have that MD engine adapter in it. That honestly I was just going to scrap. It was only for that one video. However, I think we could make a drag vehicle out of this. At least to some degree.
It should be possible.
Why do the engines lag so hard? What do you mean by lag? You mean the rough idle? In which case, I don't know. The tire temperature app, where do you guys get that? It is in the repo. Just the tire thermals stuff. Okay, so let's see. Let's search race tab stuff. Alright, so we can change to an engine adapter here. Okay, and change our engine. Let's get a Mio engine in this. Can't think of any other engine we can use. We'll do a drag transmission if we have one. Potentially not. Okay, but we do have the race tab 10-speed automatic, which is a really good one. Oh, there's the Mio's drag transmission adapter. Perfect. We'll do, let's search Mio now. Just kidding, we'll have to go into the settings here. Why I'm rushing? I think just because I feel like I'm still racing Tristan to get this stuff done. We're going to do a variable stall converter, because we're going to load this thing with some power. Intake supercharged. Yeah, stage 2 supercharged. Nope, stage 3 supercharged. Okay, and engine, that's good. Performance block, stage 5. Sorry, stage 6. Why wouldn't you? There's no way our drive shaft's gonna survive this. Unless we have an upgraded one. We do not. Okay, let's change this fuel tank. Do a gasoline fuel tank. Now, the other big issue we're going to have is air brakes, right? So this uses an air brake system, but now our engine can't produce air. It doesn't have a compressor with it. Now, I did adjust that for the MD series I was using, but unfortunately, this is a different frame, so we don't have the upgraded air tanks. So we don't have much brakes. You gotta be really careful. Lastly, let's change these rear tires. The rear suspension, oh, that's front. Middle frame, okay. Rear suspension. We're gonna leave that suspension type the same. We'll do a welded diff. And we will do... What kind of springs do we have? And we're not gonna have a lot of... We're not really gonna have drag parts for this. The main thing we're gonna need is wheels. Let's put an 8-lug on, I guess. I think that might get us into the drag wheel territory. Maybe not. Don't think so. Okay, so we're gonna be spinning tire the whole way down. That's fine. That's what it is. Yep. Rear drum brakes. Yep, we're gonna keep those. Okay, here we go. I don't think we can look at our brakes. Last time I remember, there wasn't any other options. Okay, let's give this a shot. Making a whopping 5,000 horsepower, and our engine's instantly disabled. Okay. I think I know the issue, and I think we can't get around it. sadly. Way the coding works for engines and stuff is you basically tell the engine what fuel tank to search for, right? However, because this is now a bus, it must be using a different fuel tank name. Instead of it being called fuel tank, it might be called, I don't know, gasoline fuel tank. So, unfortunately, we can't do it with a bus, I believe. Yeah, that's a spirit breaker, isn't it? We can make a race tab part with that. I don't know if Juicy's here and wants to write this down at some point. Did add gas fuel tanks to the bus because I saw Mio added engines to the MD. Hold up. Wait, did he add just legit engines? No, I'm not seeing it. That's weird that you can do... Hold on. Then... Yeah, so yeah, the problem here though is the mapping. It must be using a different name. Unless it's I don't know, let's try to take out some factors here. Let's take out this automatic transmission. Let's just do a regular, I don't know, 5-speed diesel. That should work on this no matter what. Nope, nothing there. I think there's, I don't think we can use this engine, but we can try to do a different engine. Change fuel. Yeah, we changed fuel. We are on fuel. Build a diesel drag. Yeah, we could do that. So let's see here. Actually, let's put the 7.4 liter V8. See what this will do. I think this is a gas motor. Take a look. It is a gasoline motor. This one's working fine. We're gonna need more than 300 horsepower. Right. Let's go ahead and add a stage 3 block. Oh, we have a race tab long block? Oh, because this uses D-series engine stuff. Cool. Okay, wait a second now. Hold up. Ruben, are you here? You might not be here because it's like the middle of the night for you. Dang, I thought we were going to have the twin turbo set up. Wait, how could we get this to work? Maybe the Gavril 6.9 V8 engine? I love this mixing and matching thing. It's such an endless loop. Okay, I'm not seeing it here. What, a regular 6.9? Yeah. Real quick, before we abandon the race tab engine adapter, let's try a regular D-series engine to see if that will work. So this will be an actual D-series engine here, the 6.9, as it should be. Here we do have the, where's it? Oh, you know what? It was, their exhaust manifolds. Right, okay, let's go back. Maybe this will work for that other engine. Let's go with the 7.4. And exhaust manifolds. Okay, we don't have any exhaust manifolds on the 7.4. Let's try the 6.9 then. Okay, we don't have them here either. Okay. I just want to see what it looks like real quick. Let's go back to race tab. I know we're bouncing all over the place. Let's go ahead and put the exhausts. Nope. We gotta change this to the 6.9. That'll be fine. And then we'll put on Runix Racing Bed Twin Turbo Setup. Just want to see what this looks like. I don't think it's gonna work because the same issue that Mio's engine isn't working. Yep. Let's see, where is those turbos? Oh, there they are. like in the bus. Nice. Huh. Most of those materials are actually working. That's more materials than I thought would work. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a working engine in this. So we're gonna go with the, I think we go with the 7.4. Seemed like it had a lot of options. Engine long block stage 3. Actually, no, race tab. I think that one's gonna be stronger. Because we can add engine sleeves. Oh. Something broke. That's okay, we're gonna make it work. Add a better valve train. ECU, adjustable race ECU. And hydraulic pump, sure. That way we can have brakes. Intake, we'll go stage 3 supercharger. Ooh, that did not like that one. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's do the race tab 10-speed automatic. Oh, things are getting worse. Yeah, let's buy this. Let's see how this goes. Subscriber, welcome, Marcos. Alright, we already have induction system damage, so that's not great. We do have 1,000 horsepower, though. Yeah, this isn't working. Back to the drawing board. This is really heavy bus now. Okay. Let's just not. Things are breaking. Oh gosh. I don't wanna do this anymore. I'm sorry. Here, we'll pause the game. We might have broke things. Okay, let's before we mess things up too bad. I'm sorry. We gotta sell all these parts. It's a lot. Let's try this again. Okay, it's working now. Okay, let's put a normal engine in. Nothing crazy. Just good old diesel. Maybe this one. Okay, and let's just purchase this. The game's happy. Unpause. All right. Going for the diesel drift. Let's see. Race long block, sure. Increase that road governor. I still don't think we're gonna make enough horsepower, to be honest. We have a 570 aftermarket. It's gonna be our best bet. Leave all that the same. Let's change our fuel.
There is news.
There's news? What kind of news do you have?
It's released.
Well, there you go.
Alright. RLS Crew Overhaul 0.36 compatibility update is out and released. Let me go ahead and get it run on the Patreon as well. Let's see. You got the direct download there. Very nice. Oh,
Patreon, probably. I guess you can send it, but I'm gonna make a small change for enabling the.
yeah. This will be a public release version.
Oh, so you're gonna put it on Patreon? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're gonna put public on Patreon or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Man, how's it feel? We made it.
Actually, for some reason, it feels easier to release a public than a beta. There's not so many places I have to put all this.
That's
I'm like,
true.
oh,
That's
here
true.
and here, and I'm like, oh, there's only 2 places. No,
Yeah,
no way.
I on the other hand have to go update the BeamNG forum page. I go to the Patreon. I feel like I have more to do on a public release.
Yep, but it's great. I'm happy. It's been a big push. Whatever bugs you guys experience, do throw it in support and suggestions. I know of some, so like I mentioned, so
Awesome.
it's not perfect, but it's really close to it.
Very nice. It's also just in time for this rainstorm to hit. Let's go ahead here, do that.
Yeah, the collection is also out. So I guess we need to do a push for Italy as well. So I will make the release on Italy.
Actually, oh yeah, I guess we can do it that way. I already have it zipped up, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think I have a main branch or anything. I'll let you work. You know what you're doing.
Is there not? Is it not just on the main branch?
I guess so. I never actually changed branches. Yeah, no. So
Yeah, just on the main branch. Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
let's see. Put this there. 3.6 compatibility update. You spelled compatibility wrong, but that's okay.
Did I?
Yeah.
Great. I didn't. How did I spell compatibility wrong? It's not telling me it's wrong, so I don't
Patreon
believe it.
says you did it wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, where did I spell it
Yes,
wrong?
this is a public release, free for everybody. Publish.
I copy pasted my last time I wrote compatibility, so I didn't even write it. So
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, it's been wrong last time too.
Okay, and then I just need to do my changes for career overhaul for Italy. So the overhaul dealership. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna grab my other stuff from the other beta. Nice thing is we can kind of copy and paste from other betas that we've done.
Okay, it should be spelled right now.
Nice. That's not it. Italy. There we
Boy, all
go.
these people reacting.
Hey, no problem. Career
Hey,
cars.
guys.
Go ahead.
Everyone who's on the Patreon, stay, guys. Don't worry. No time to start canceling. We will be doing cool update. Should be releasing probably a beta every week. That's the plan. It doesn't always work out, but I do have a plan for this week. So hold tight, guys. Cool stuff on the way.
You cannot wait. Okay, this is selected. That's good. Maybe I should put public release in these. That'd be a good
You should.
idea. Public release.
Yeah, just want to mention, like, I think this is our fastest turnaround from update to public release, and I'm proud of it. So I'm going to let you guys know this is the fastest, and we only plan to be faster.
That's right. Honestly, I would say this was a little bit longer than expected, but it really was fast. Like, it's only been a week and a half. That's really good for all the things we had to do. All the betas we launched. I'm looking at this Patreon page. Let's see. Since... I don't remember exactly when the update came out. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 releases in the last week and a half. Like betas and included and everything. I mean, whew. Alright, we'll put this here.
Camaro is a Tristan. His name is Tristan. Camaro Cars, his real life name is Tristan.
Prodigy name, or however you say that.
Whatever, yeah. I don't know how to say it either. That's all I know.
Alright, so I have to go update the BeamNG
A
forum
and the J
pages.
Gaming, it is out.
Yes. I feel like we're only halfway there. Sorry, I'll let you respond in chat. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, R Cadillac, is there a way to edit your money without the files? I'm not gonna tell you how, but there is a way. Desperate people will find it. Don't worry, I'm not telling you though. You can figure it out though. There is a way. There might be some people in the Discord who might tell you. Yeah, so that's up to you to figure it out. We made it harder, just so it's not for everyone to do, but it's not impossible. There are people who will tell you. I don't encourage it, but yeah, maybe we'll add a cheat mode one day where you can do whatever you want. Add money, maybe more like a dev mode, which we probably should have because we develop and yeah.
yeah. We kind of hurt ourselves, don't we?
Yeah, it's okay.
2.4.0. Da, 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 da. Oh, and that was like perfect timing at the end of the music too. I have some new music. Do you guys want to hear it?
No, I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm interested in listening to it, but I don't want to hear myself and you double time.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like, okay, jeez. I was probably
Ronnie Fisher.
I told myself
I
this
use
morning.
Cheat Engine. Does Cheat Engine work, Ronnie? If it does, it does. I haven't worked against it, but I'd assume it wouldn't though.
It's interesting.
I have Cheat Engine. Let's figure it out.
Confirm Tristan is a cheater.
Wait, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I used it for.
Changing up this order. Music's out of order.
Cheat Engine is actually really cool for other than game processes, so.
Yeah.
But I'm about to find out if I could cheat my save with Cheat Engine. Let's do it. And then I'm gonna patch it out. No, if you use Cheat Engine, whatever, I don't care. If you're that dedicated, go for it.
Man, you know the hardest part is this write-up. Do we have like a compiled list of the complete overview in GitHub?
It should
You just keep adding to
on,
it, right?
What do you mean? Like since the update? Like I put the stuff. If you check and press the open commit details, you could just copy that.
Okay.
You know what that means?
No, but I'll figure it out. Is it the full changelog?
Yeah, so you see, are you on the main page? If you see my name, 0.36 public release at the top.
Yeah.
There's like a 3 dots, you press open commit details, you see that?
No, hold on.
Are you on the like main page for the GitHub?
No, okay, I'm going down there. Okay, yeah, now I see that 3 dots. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I was thinking like here's the overview of everything in it, because that's the form page shows.
Oh, that's the README, but it needs updating. It's not up to date.
That's the thing, we don't always update.
It's hard. I definitely need to update it, but people wanted to play the game rather than read about it. So.
Exactly. Exactly. That is, I think they'll be quite all right. So, chat, what are you guys gonna do? What are you first gonna do in this new update? You've probably had a little bit of a break of playing. I assume we're gonna get into your old saves. Let me know what ideas you got there.
Yeah, I'm interested too. What do people like doing most? I have been asking. Seems like a lot of people like repo. A lot of people still do repo and drive their trucks around and pull vehicles around. And the generic people who like racing do the racing. So, I really am interested. And maybe even if more than what are you planning on doing, what do you look forward to being able to do?
Yeah.
I've heard many times in the Discord, you don't need to paste, you don't need to, say the same thing over and over again. We heard it. Street racing, everyone wants it. We heard it.
Well, I
We've
think
heard it for the last 3 months. So don't worry, we understand. We understand.
Yep. Okay, what is this link?
Run a chop shop. Our Cadillac said run a chop shop. Interesting.
Okay. We discussed that a little bit before, didn't we?
We did. It's still on the list. Maybe we'll make it in the next update. Who knows? Let's see what we decide.
You know what? I was gonna put it in the Patreon, but GitHub does.
There will be a beta release.
No, yeah, but I mean, I was gonna link the BeamNG forum page to the Patreon link instead of the GitHub link, but maybe I'll do optional. Let's do optional.
Just do GitHub link because you don't want to double link it. You could say like download link in here or Patreon in here.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Just so if you want to go straight to the download, you go there.
Yeah, because other people, there's like other kind of little bits and bobs you can get with it too. I always forget about those.
Yeah. I forget about them too. That's why I made myself a Beam mods folder, which has them, so I don't. Oh, I forgot about one of them. forgot to put the what's it called, the mod manager, which I forgot still exists that I made a while ago.
people keep talking about that. A lot of people do like the mod manager that will update automatically and stuff.
Yeah, automatically once you click it. Apparently, I need to download version 2.4 because I don't have it. Great, I appreciate it. Thank you. So it is working. It won't tell you the changes because I have changed how we write that. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not going to update it for the foreseeable future. I don't know. I don't see myself working on it. It works, and it works.
All right, there you go. There you have it. All right.
Mod manager will not be in the download, so you can go about downloading it.
Man, feels like a party day. Bella says he's gonna save up for a new garage, then get rid of a MD, or then get an MD and a T series. Very nice.
Very cool.
That would be fun.
It's dank prints. You do need to download Italy separately. There is a update to it, which isn't. I guess you could release the file. I'll make an official release through the GitHub here soon, but let's maybe just throw it into the Discord, and you could do Patreon, or I could try to figure this out here very soon. But I'm still kind of running around, making sure everything's all clear.
Yeah, same.
Running around, but by that I mean moving my mouse really quickly across my screen.
It really feels like running around, though. I mean, yeah. I work up a sweat.
Do you by chance have a changelog for Italy? And if you could send me that?
Yeah. 1 second. I got something in my copy and paste at the moment. All right, I'll just send you this.
You want to name it? Because last one's called Italy Public Release, so.
Uh-oh.
Did we just say Italy update? That's it?
Yeah.
Simply put.
I named it 1.2 public release.
Oh, you named it 1.2?
Yep.
What's 1.1?
Yes. I don't remember, to be honest.
We don't have a 1.1, I'm pretty sure. There is.
We also don't have a collection 0.35, but now we're at 0.36. Or like 3.6. If you want to think of a better name, I can go ahead and rename it, but I don't want to rename the file because we're already here.
Can you just change it to 1.1? Oh, no, wait, that's the file name.
Yeah. 1.2.
No, we're skipping number.
We skipped a number. 1.1 was almost ready, and then the update came, so we went to 1.6.
1.6? No, 1.2, please.
I'm sorry. Oh, shoot.
No.
Just want to make sure you're listening, that's all.
You know what? You've convinced me. We're doing 1.2.
That's called making a deal. That's called bartering or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and update this link. Oh, maybe not this link. And what a
People
day.
will be like, I guess 1.1 was cursed because no one ever actually released it.
Yep. Actually, it's only available on Modland.
Yeah, it's actually a Modland specific and exclusive. Very loud focus made a good point. We should do 1.1 after 1.2.
Really break the galaxy, the universe there.
They would never know.
All these.
Which is great. I'm downloading the mod off of Patreon to put into GitHub. This is how you do it.
Nice.
Off of Patreon to put on GitHub. Wow, I'm backwards.
You've been hitting it hard for a week and a half. I remember when we found out the update was coming out, not to get into NDA details, but wow, was that like a...
Yeah.
I was excited, but I was also so like, this is the worst time.
Yeah, I was so ready to like release the update. We're like, oh, we're gonna do the update next week, and then they're like, we're doing our update next week, guys. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Oh, uh-oh.
What are we gonna say? No, no, it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, my heart, it was one of those like almost sweats. I saw it, I was like, oh no.
You know what? But in a sense, we were like, I was kind of stuck in like development hell in a sense. So kind of pulled me out of it, which is good, and forced me to actually make a release. We were like not releasing for a while, which is
We were stuck.
not exactly what we wanted, but we just kept pushing on. Feature creep is a problem, especially when you're working on really hard features or you want to make a really big list, but it's not that easy.
Yeah. I'm really glad. It's always a fresh feeling to like, okay, let's go work on some of those new ideas that we've had for the last X amount of time.
Literally, what did we say when we went full time? That we have enough ideas to like until the summer. Like we still have so many. We still have way too many.
We have so many still. I feel like we barely scratched the surface on those old ideas.
Yeah, we made new ones.
Yep.
That's the problem. We always make new ideas.
All right, we're gonna save this. Gonna adjust that.
I think the cool thing about us is that we personally I do listen to the community a lot. So we might have ideas and all, but we really are very susceptible to like new ideas and listening to what the community wants. So that's also a good point where we don't just say like, oh, we're getting this done by the summer. This is all the things we want done. It's like, okay, let's see what the community is saying, what they want. So
yeah,
it's been a great part of this project, like hearing feedback and being able to basically take effect and get started working on it basically instantly. There's no overarching company saying, no, you have to get this done. In that sense, we are ruled by the community, so.
Yeah, and I mean, even we don't really check in with each other too much unless it's something that's going to really influence. We have the ability to just, I mean, it's fun. We surprise each other with stuff that we do, so.
Absolutely.
Good time.
Yep. It's a fun thing to do. And I'm glad that there's so many supporters. Thank you for everyone who decided to support in this development process for 0.36 compatibility. There's been a bunch of you guys, and it's really in a sense opened my eyes. I didn't think this was a possible number to reach in such a short amount of time for even what's it called? What do you say? Yeah, like I don't know. I'm just very grateful for everyone who has shown us what's the amount of support that we have and all, and really making your dream possible, because that's really what this is. It's
I was just thinking earlier today, imagine if we didn't go into this. Imagine if we didn't go all in. Imagine if you didn't send that message wanting to help. Imagine if I didn't post the first forum page message. I mean,
what would BeamNG players do?
Maybe play more rally missions?
I think we've transformed. Yeah, maybe play more rally. Yeah, I don't know. But, it's been a great journey and we're not done. That's the great part. We're not done. Yep. As long as you guys will be there, we should be here. I don't, who knows where life will take us, but as far as I know, I plan on staying. So.
Yeah, we will run this until you guys get bored, probably.
And when you get bored, we're gonna put something cooler in, and then you won't be bored anymore.
Yeah.
So hopefully. So
Stefan's saying that the GitHub's still saying 0.35.
Actually, I just updated it probably as you said that. So
nice. Let me go ahead and get.
Let's say 1.1 though. 1.
Let me. I'm gonna also make an announcement. Other release. This is so exciting. I don't know why. Like, obviously, you guys are always wanting. Everyone. The most common question at this point is, when is it coming out? When's it coming free? Blah, blah, blah. Like, believe me, I'm excited to play it too. Like, I don't like going into a recording and then having to like dodge bugs and things break along the way. Knowing that we have some stable stuff out there that I can just jump into in my downtime, I really haven't been playing as much as I wanted to. It's very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I don't really play as much, but I definitely do look forward to playing. But sadly, I look forward more to adding cool features, so I probably won't be playing it.
I don't think anyone's going to be sad about that.
No one's going to be sad about that. No one's sad about that. But, Yeah. I was just saying this to Raceless earlier. It's like, I kind of have a problem. If I'm not being productive, I don't want to do it. So
yep.
that's what playing the game gets into. And I'm like, oh man, if I'm not being productive right now, I don't know. I think I'd rather bring cool stuff to the game. For me, it's fun to read everyone's comments about like, oh my god, I'm enjoying the mod and whatever. So that's where my fun comes from.
Overhaul Italy version 0.2.
Yes, I do know that the marketplace does have a bug and that it doesn't show your power correctly. Didn't figure it out. So
didn't make it in time.
Didn't make it. It's on my list, but it was too big of a problem to try to fix within the time frame. So I can't say what the next public release is going to be, but I think we should try for at least getting 2 more public releases before 0.37.
That's a good goal.
Nice.
That's a good goal. Maybe 1 a month.
Yeah,
kind of have to be at that.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Like plus a week or 2. That would be nice. Another thing is that we should try to do better at is controlling scope creep, where we keep adding more and more and more, and we get to that point where we don't remember what we've added.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a point where we keep a running list.
Yes.
Which should be this time.
And maybe plan it out a bit too.
Running list.
Like this is what we're going to shoot for. Obviously, we know things are going to change along the way, but internally, you and I, we kind of say like, hey, this is where we plan to stop, kind of thing. Let's get to this point.
Yeah.
It's hard because you discover things, along the way. Like, wait, I could do this, and now I can do this because I now have this, and then you get lost in the sauce and have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that I personally think that this update's huge, especially because of the damage stuff. I put on a lot of time, but
that's a big one.
That's the one thing. It's like, it's always hard where you're like, oh man, I feel like there's not that much.
Yeah.
I feel like I wanted to do more, and that's where I get stuck. Where I'm like, oh, I wanted to do more.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's almost a personal. Yeah, it's definitely a personal mindset of like. Well, it comes to you and I have this issue where we could work 25 hours in a day and feel like it wasn't enough.
No, absolutely.
That's
I have family members coming like, "Hey, want to do this?" And I'm like, "Can I just work on my stuff?"
I will go to bed unhappy if I'm like, I didn't get like the unfathomable amount of stuff done when I thought I could, kind of thing, and then realize, So that's our toxic trait, but. I think everybody else is appreciative of it.
Yeah, everyone loves our toxic trait. That's why we have such a cool mod. I want to see someone compete.
Yeah.
Competition
we might
breeds innovation.
Crazy.
So let's see it.
It's true. Might help us.
Well, we do innovate regardless, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, one thing that helps me is YouTube videos, where I'm like, oh, I want to make a video doing this. Wait, I need X, Y, and Z. Tristan, can you make Y and I'll make X and maybe we'll discover Z along the way, kind of thing. And that feels me a bit.
Yeah. Good point. Makes me want to forward one of your messages that you sent. That's some good ideas in it.
Me? Oh, hold on.
To myself.
Oh. Gotcha.
Just so it's in a much more recent time. So so much stuff gets lost. Oh, SimpleMG dropped a demo car apparently. BeamNG gods have blessed us. Yes, they have, and also through us. You know, they have apparently planned everything. The BeamNG gods have worked through us and got this release out today. Because
Oh,
also
I see. I see. I was like, what modding team is that? What dev team is that? Okay, that's published as well.
think I got the release for that. Yeah.
We can update collections. Now I just gotta get Race Tab out the door. We need to get Yoru moved along, and we gotta get Utah into beta. We're getting there. We're getting back on track. Okay, let's sell this bus.
Yeah, you know, go do some taxis. Everyone loves taxis. Shift Tab loves when Rachel does taxis.
Listen. I will release all your videos in black and white without audio.
Just a black and white filter. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Hey, Sam the Negotiator coming in with a strong 19 grand for the bus camper. Okay, or not.
Hey, I'll take it. It's not mine. I'll take it.
I just want to go ahead and dump all this stuff so that way I don't ruin my save later.
Is the Fun Physics mod not working with Career? Ronnie's saying it. Too bad Fun Physics won't work with you guys.
I think he just means. So I've reached out to him about some stuff, and I just haven't heard back.
I wasn't. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure in which way that meant. I wasn't sure if he was talking about the actual mod creator or the mod not working with our mod.
I hope we get to work together, but I wouldn't. I mean, there's no animosity or anything like that. It's just he hasn't got back to me. It is what it is. People are busy.
People are
Not
busy.
everybody does this as a full-time job. And some people prefer to work solo, and that's totally fine. You know, people have bad experiences and they choose not to work with others, and it's sad, but man, is that applicable to so many different parts of life? You know, so
Absolutely.
yeah.
You know, there's a part of me. I've never mentioned this, but I'm kind of thinking about making. You know, I helped you with your collection tool, right?
Yeah.
Creating for the collection. Is there a way to make it merge files on the BeamNG side, so we start removing conflicts between mods?
That'd be awesome.
That would be
I
awesome.
thought about asking you about that, but I was just, scope creep. Remember?
Scope creep, but I think people would love that. Like a mod that makes mods compatible.
Yeah.
Like
You can kind of make your own packs.
Well, yeah, make your own packs. But what I mean is like on the BeamNG side, where it will look at those keyboard files and actually read technically both of them and merge it on its side, on the back end. So you won't do collection fixes like that because
kind of
the
fixes
game
things.
does the fixes.
Okay.
Maybe it's possible.
Maybe.
I haven't completely looked into it, but you know,
These wheels.
a mod that makes mods compatible
That'd be interesting.
would be kind of crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's about time to end the stream.
Yeah, guys, I am also wanting to head out here soon. I gotta go do some stuff, but I am like I said I'm grateful for everyone who has supported us. Keep on supporting. We have I feel like we've kind of made a plan for this next update and the next betas, so should be pretty big and pretty cool. So stick around.
And I might be... I don't know. I gotta go check in with the family, see what's going on. I might try to join a voice chat here later if you guys want to hang out and chat and play the public release all together. But with that, thanks so much for watching. Shift Tab, Tristan, thanks so much for joining. Appreciate you guys as always.
Of course. Been fun.
And with that, you guys enjoy the release and enjoy your weekend. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.